Well, it's September 8th, 2021, and I really doubt that I will be bringing my lawnmower train to Spencer for the tractor and train show, mainly because it hasn't been fixed yet. And I kind of figured that it would take more than 2 weeks to get it fixed because it's sat here, nothing's been done to it, it's just been covered with a tarp. We're sitting under our barn for a long time. And I do think that I might, if I do end up going to Spencer on Saturday, I might bring this trash can with me so that people can pose with it. Because I'm sure that there's somebody who's interested in that. Now, I wouldn't even be doing that if it wasn't for the lawsuit that I was threatened with last night. Now, I say last night, it was 9 o'clock last night. I was sitting editing YouTube videos in my room on my nice new fancy computer with my nice new fancy microphone of the narrow gauge convention when I heard a phone ring. And I thought it's strange for somebody to be calling this late at night. But I paid it no attention. And then my mom knocked on the door, opened the door, and said, "Somebody is threatening to sue you." So that got my attention. I ran downstairs, wondering what it is. And to my surprise, it was a farmer who is not much older than I am, who was saying that I used one of his pictures and put it on shirts and mugs to sell on my Teespring store. Now, I have a Teespring store, in case you weren't aware of that. And in all the years that I've had, I think I started in very late, like December 2018. I had, up until yesterday, I was only aware of selling 2 shirts. One is the one which I'm holding, which of course I bought for myself. This train is garbage and so am I. It was supposed to celebrate the Fire Up the Garbage Train campaign. But I bought it for myself quite a while ago. Then later on, Railroad Velocity Productions, a relative of his, I think, bought him a shirt with my handcar on it. And that's the only 2 shirts that I was selling over the course of 2.5 years. Now, one great thing about Teespring is you just put your image on the shirt or the mug or whatever, and it's very hands-free because all you do is do that. They will handle the payment, and they will print the shirt, and they'll ship it out directly. And all you have to do is upload it and hit cash out whenever you want to. And I still haven't cashed out yet. So when I was told that I was using an image that this rail fan owned, which I found overwhelmingly fascinating because it was taken about 40 years before he was born, I immediately looked to see how many I had sold, and of course, I had sold 0 over the course of many years. The shirt had gotten about 600 views. People had actually looked at its page, its specific page, and looked at the mug with the same image on it, and it had gotten about 500 views. And so, to be polite, and to avoid any lawsuits, something about this railroad museum that these people volunteer at, they just like to threaten lawsuits. It's kind of weird, but I don't know. Anyway, so I took the things down, and I noticed something when I was looking through my statistics. It was that I had profit, more profit than just the $2, or $2, $4 between the 2 other shirts, and I had like $17 profit, and I had sold 2 shirts one in July and one within the past few weeks. One in July was a number plate of one of the engines. And the other, it don't matter to me, it's just any old train. But what mattered to me was somebody had bought a "This Train is Garbage and So Am I" shirt. And so it is my suspicion that somebody bought a "This Train is Garbage and So Am I" shirt so that they could pose with my lawnmower at the Spencer train show, because it was only bought a few weeks ago. I think it was bought in September, and they probably won't get it until after the show anyway, because it took like a month to get this one to me. When somebody only buys a shirt once every 2.5 years, they usually don't have a stock of them. They print it as it's needed. They got a good system, I think. It just takes a while to ship. So, I would like to thank the farmer who threatened to sue me because I was made aware of some money that I was not aware I had earned. And I would like to apologize to anybody who is looking forward to doing photo run-bys of a lawnmower train. And if whoever it is willing to confess their sins in the comment section, I will bring this with me to Spencer on Saturday if I do go. I'm just not sure that I am going because I have to work until 11 o'clock at night the day before, and I have to be at work at 8 in the morning the Sunday after. And I do not think that I'm going to feel like driving all the way to Spencer with this in the back of my truck, run around some trains for a little while, and then drive back. I think I'm going to want to emotionally recover from my working experience. And also, I'm all foamed out from the Narrow Gauge Convention. It was a very nice event, though. So, very quality establishment. I hear the staff is very good. That's the story of lawsuits and lawnmowers. And I'm sorry to interrupt the quality videos of the Narrow Gauge Convention. And there's actually a really good one coming up. I'm trying to do it in the style of Great Scenic Railway Journeys, but we'll see how that works out.